Hello everyone, and peace of Christ to all of you. I hope my voice coming good and clear. Please invite your friends and let us have some good time together.
It's kind of also secondhand because, you know, my wife's family, they live in Gaza. They have cousins and uncles there, and their house also was bombed. We haven't been able to communicate with them for the past 3 days. Communication are lost. So we don't know actually what is the how are they doing, but you know, we're used to that. I mean, it's just like it's very repetitive. We're used to that. We're used to them being bombed every time and moving from one place to the other. You know, it's just like those Palestinians. They're very dramatic. Israel killing us, but they never die. I mean, they all.
Yeah, they never die, but the Israeli are killing them. Yeah, true. Peace of Christ to all of you. This idiot, he's supposedly a comedian. In fact, he's nobody. He himself, he ran away from Egypt because he criticized his president. And if we ask him, as long as the Israelis are bad and they are killing us, how come you are not in Egypt and you run for your life? How come those who criticize Israel in the heart of Israel, there's hundreds of journalists making news, including Al Jazeera, Arab journalists, cursing Israel every day, and nobody get arrested. But you, who cry for freedom, they are killing us. You run away from Egypt. Why? Because if you stay in Egypt, you did not shoot the president, you did not kill the president, you did not kill a policeman, you did not kidnap a woman, you did not behead a child or rape any, yet you run for your life just because you said a few words about the president. So those scumbags who try to deny the truth that in their land there is zero human rights, and they are asking the Israeli to give them a human right. Do we have a human right in Gaza? A Christian man, he sold the Bible, they cut his head. Why? Because he don't have the right to sell the Bible to a Muslim. Those Mohammedan who they are going striking everywhere in Europe, they are asking for a human right. But they are the same people who run away from Islamic countries because there is zero Islamic right or human right there. This is the same guy who was making fun of the Muslim Brotherhood when they were in charge. Non-stop fun, laughing at them. But those are Hamas. I cannot believe how hypocrite those people are. Can I say one word of what I am saying right now in the Middle East? I make fun here of Joe Biden. I call him a scumbag. I make fun of Trump. I call him corrupted. And I do that when he was a president. And I do that when Biden is a president, not when they are not in office. Am I arrested? Is there a CIA in the front of my house? Am I going to be assassinated by a government for saying what I like to say about the president? In their land, you cannot open your mouth unless the government allow it. Even going against Israel. You will notice there's nobody protesting in Emirat. Why nobody protesting in Emirat? There's no Muslim there? Well, the government did not allow it. Who dare? We don't see any protest in Saudi Arabia. Why the Saudi now they are Muslim no more? Well, the Crown Prince did not allow it, and which mean if he did not allow it and you go in the street shouting, you will say bye-bye. So those people who they are speaking about the injustice of Israel, they don't dare to say what is the just for them themselves, Muslims, when you have a human right. And why the Israeli should give you a human right anyway? Do you give them a human right in your land? How the Jews live in Muslim lands? You treat them like pigs. Literally like pigs. So you should give Muslims human rights, but Muslims do not believe in human rights. You cannot cut the head of a Muslim, but a Muslim can cut your head and the head of your mother and the head of your children and the head of your neighbors, and he can do whatever he wish. And they are so proud of their crimes to the point they record themselves when they are doing it. And because they knew that the whole world is a world of a pervert, even in Europe. You know, you see those white, I want to use the word trash. Don't be upset. I'm not being racist. I'm white too, so don't be stupid. The white trash, or the trash of the white, to make it simple. In Europe, they join the supporters of Hamas. They claim that they are supporting Palestine. What Palestine? You see, Gaza, they claim that Gaza, they have a fence around it. Well, they give them a state. What do you want more? They told you, okay, you want this land? You want to rule yourself? Here we go. Leave us alone. They have borders in Egypt. Egyptians themselves don't open the border. Egyptians are Muslims. And this guy is an Egyptian. He never blamed his government for why you are closing the borders on Gaza. Before the war, forget about the war now. No, I did not see this video. I just saw what you saw with me. This is the first time I played. The first few seconds. I do not need to see the rest. I know the stupidity. I did not watch it. I just, oh no. When I go live, actually, I did not prepare myself. So I go, I see like what YouTube show me. This guy, actually, I was going to play Zakir Naik. If I go back, you will see Zakir Naik video. Zakir Naik was telling us what he want to do to support Palestine. Here we go. This is the video I was going to play. I did not watch it too. But then I saw in the side of it, the video of this guy. So I said, let me play this guy. Let us see Zakir Naik. Zakir Naik have 13-point action plan. Is one of them is to join Hamas, Zakir Naik? No. Coward liars. See all those heroes in YouTube, they are potatoes. Is that the best you can do? Why you don't go and join Hamas? He don't even dare to say what he should say. What a Muslim should say against Israel. Do he dare to say it? No. Listen.
Will be aware what's happening in Palestine. What is the position of us Muslims in this situation? Number one, we have to realize as Muslims that today there are 5.211 million Palestinians.
Absolutely, your numbers are correct.
More than 2 million are in the Gaza Strip. And the total Muslim population of the world today is more than 2 billion.
Last week they were 1.6. A week after, they are 2 billion. 3 weeks after, they are 4 billion. Just wait. And by the way, if you ask them, is Shia Muslim? They will say no. Say, okay, what about Ahmadiyya? Are Muslim? No. What about Druze? No. What about Alawi? No. What about Sufi? No. So who is left as a Muslim? So they calculate number of everybody, by the way, including me, because they calculate everyone living in the Middle East as a Muslim. Everyone living in Pakistan is a Muslim. Everyone living in Indonesia is a Muslim. You know, like what is the population of Indonesia? 200 million? Okay, those are Muslims. But all of us, we knew that there's tons of millions of Christians there. So they calculate, even the ants, the goats, you know, they calculate just numbers, you know. But none of them even can read the Quran. Thank you all for being here. May the Lord bless you. And this is your brother Christian Prince, was serving you humbly for today. And if you have a sheikh with big beard, small beard, without beard, he look weird, let him call me, so you can see why we laugh at Muhammad and his religion.